Hello, hello. So everybody, this is Chris with Pixt. Now, while you get plugged in, I'll start asking you questions. How about that? Okay. Can you multitask? Multitask. So Pixt, I'm really curious about in terms of ubiquitous computing. All right, I know that's a big term, ubiquitous computing, right? But really, we're talking about multiple devices and being able to share content easily across all of them. Am I switching microphones? You want me to be louder? All right. So ubiquitous computing, multiple tablets and screens and computer screens, TV screens, everything, and sharing content seamlessly across all of those. That seems pretty cool, right? Like to actually be able to do that. So while you get set up here, what I like about Pixt is it's sort of collaborative boards, if you will. And he's gonna, sit here and nod and shake his head no if I'm wrong. But for instance, if you've downloaded the app here, you can collaborate with a board that we've already created. So let's say that there's a board specifically for the LA App Show, then you can, from the audience, add your own content to that. So I could take pictures of you guys up here, right? And get this view, and then at the same time, you can be taking pictures of my silly face sitting up here. And we can all collaborate on the same boards together. And those get pushed out to multiple devices. Am I your spokesperson now, Chris?
I'm done.
There you go, done. All right, so why don't you tell me a little bit then about the details?
Okay, thank you. So Pixt is a mobile, a tablet, and web application that lets people and groups and brands and even movements create collaborative walls. When we started Pixt, we really had 3 simple goals. We wanted to make it as fun to interact with your photos as it used to be. When you dump a box of photos out on the table and sort them and share them.
And make fun of them.
Yeah, and make fun of them. It was a very collaborative way to look at content. The other thing that we wanted to do was let users pull all of their content from all of their online places back into one aggregate wall. With Facebook, Picasa, Instagram, walled gardens have become the norm. So we're cracking into all of those walled gardens and aggregating all of your content back into a wall. You can see that on the web.
Now, Chris, is one of the reasons for that so that someone can take control over their own content again?
Absolutely. So I have kids, and I had all of my baby photos up on Kodak EasyShare, and they hit me up with, buy a photo or we're going to delete all of your content.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, exactly. So it occurred to me, I would like to be able to pull all of my content and all of my family's content back into a wall. So that's what a Pixt wall is. The third thing that we want to do is redefine what it means to share. Sharing.
That's a tall order.
Well, sharing is one to many over and over again. We would like to create collaboration. So what that means is I can create a wall and I can push it out to my friends and we can all, are we using
Do you want to switch over? Okay, so we can see it on here.
Okay. So here is a Pixt wall. Pixt wall is a tangible interface where you can zoom up, drag, sort your photos.
I'll hold this while you demo.
Thank you.
Dun, 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 dun.
And what's nice is I can go into my walls, I can go into shared walls, and I can open the LA App Show wall, which you'll see is running right over there. Mm-hmm. So what's interesting about Pixt is I take a photo, it shows up on my phone. Whoever has that wall open, it shows up on their phone as well.
So wait. So you take a picture right now.
Yep.
And that's going to get pushed over to that screen over there.
Exactly.
And to everybody else's phone that has it downloaded right now.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to take a picture of the audience.
So there you go. Not a great picture. A little blurry. So when I take a picture, that photo is stored locally and then uploads. Takes about, sorry, we lost the mic. Takes about 30.
Test, test.
Thank you. I know. Takes about 30.
This microphone did the same thing last year. That's why we're using mine. We're just going to switch to mine.
Okay, thank you. So that photo, when taken, uploads and shows up on the wall. And if you look over on that wall, I'm sure you'll see it coming up there. Takes anywhere from, like I say, 30 seconds to a minute. So we are collaborating, right? We're not taking our photos. A use case for this is obviously an event, but imagine going to a dinner party and you set up a wall and share it with your friends and say, hey, let's all take photos to that wall. The people at that dinner party can all take photos, and I have them all on my phone. They have them all on their phone. We did this with a ski trip. I mean, we're doing this all the time with everything from small groups, birthday parties, to brands, like we did a Red Bull Flug Tag wall, and we did a Occupy Wall Street wall, and just got massive amounts of people taking collaborative photos.
So this has huge implications then as it relates to being a journalist, you know, media. We talk a lot about citizen journalism and Arab Spring, things like that. So we're talking about when there's breaking news and people are snapping their photos and someone creates an album on Pixt, then everybody has that evidence, everyone has a copy on their device. That's pretty powerful.
Yeah, so that's the mobile experience. It's all about taking photos and making collaborative walls. The web experience is exactly the same in that it's a tangible interface on the web and on the tablet, obviously. But on the web, you can also do something interesting, which is to, as I said, tap in to your Facebook, your Flickr, your Picasa, your Instagram, your YouTube accounts, and take all of that content and pull it into one aggregate wall. So you get into this crazy scenario where you have multiple people from multiple services all creating one collaborative wall.
That's pretty meta, Chris.
Yeah.
So anybody have questions out in the audience? And we're gonna do it this way. They ask questions, we repeat the questions so that the people on the live stream can hear it as well.
You got it.
That's how it runs. Come on, right here.
Yeah. What platforms are you running on? So right now we're launching today.
You just broke my rule.
Oh, I'm sorry. What platforms are we running on? Thank you. We just launched today on Android. We are running on tablet. We are running on web browsers. We are working actually on Google Hangouts, which should be very interesting.
Google Hangouts. Lots of things to think about there. More questions. One more question. Come on, you guys know you have questions. Right here.
iOS, we're submitted to the store, so as soon as Apple decides they like us, we'll be in iOS. Yes. Yeah, no, it's code complete and submitted. Yeah.
Well, there you have it. Thank you so much.
Thank
Everybody
you.
Give a round of applause
please,
for Chris with Pixt.
Please download it and start creating collaborative walls.
And don't forget, we're using the hashtag #LAAppShow. So if you're tweeting about this, we can find those. Make sure you tell your friends that we're doing this live.